Do not ask me about the worst thing that I have ever seen. I could tell you about the worst things that I have seen in my career. And on some days, I might even be in the frame of mind to tell you those things willingly. But I would much prefer that you did not ask me the question or bring up the topic. When I think of these events, all of the subconscious details come flooding back: the smells, the sights, the thoughts that I had in these moments, the feelings of horror and hopelessness. What's done is done. The feelings that what I need to do next is profoundly disgusting, and that no human being should have to do this, see this, smell this, or feel this way. Post-traumatic stress is very real, and we keep it very well hidden. In fact, many of us won't even get it diagnosed because we want to keep it hidden so deeply. I could be a law enforcement officer, a firefighter, a paramedic or EMT, or a nurse. I am a nurse of more than 30 years. I have a master's degree, more certificates than I know what to do with. I'm a flight nurse of many years and almost 1,500 patient flights. In my career, I have worked in the emergency department and the intensive care unit, as well as in helicopters and airplanes. I am also a paramedic, and I worked on the ambulance. I even spent a few years as a firefighter, responding to all kinds of calls. And I have worked alongside many law enforcement officers in all of these environments. I can tell you this: the worst things I have ever seen rarely make it to the hospital. When we do go to get help with the bad dreams day and night, avoiding our loved ones, or disengaging from our patients and their family members, suffering from hypersensitivity and hypervigilance, feeling on edge all the time, angry outbursts, guilt, negative thoughts, or loss of interest, our counselors have new and special techniques on helping us so that they don't have to live our experiences, and we do not need to share the details of these events. This is important. I don't want to tell you about the worst things that I have ever seen because I want to protect you and me. Remember when I said no human being should ever have to see this? I meant it. So, yeah, I recognize that my job is really cool, even badass. My office is a most incredible helicopter, and my views include the city, the mountains, and some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises I have ever seen. I have the most amazing opportunity to help people on the worst days of their lives. Rodney Bear recently posted this on Facebook. After years of dodging the question of what's the worst thing you have ever seen, I have finally a philosophical and sincere answer. The worst thing I have ever seen in this is the sunrise, the sunset, and the sunrise again from 2,500 feet, all in the same shift. Meaning that was a really busy shift, and a lot of things were seen that day. I read something special recently from a guy named Pete Walker that said, the more I learn resilience and how to support myself, the more I attract people who will support me. The more that I am supported by others, the more I can support myself. So please feel free to thank me for what I do, shake my hand, or even give me a hug. Come take a tour of the helicopter, the ambulance, fire truck, or patrol car. Ask me lots of questions, or for stories about how I help people. We do a lot of really cool and special things, but I ask from the bottom of my heart, support me in my daily walk to be cool and badass. And do not ask me about the worst things that I've ever seen. Sincerely, Victoria Krejci Kitchell, MSN, ED, RN, CEN, CFRN, flight nurse, and Doctor of Nursing Practice, nurse practitioner, student.